As part of this demo, we are going to present 3 operations that we have automated using this integration. But let's first have a look into the application configuration we have onboarded in IQ using the custom connector. We have onboarded a sample application, which is a disconnected application. We have given it a name SDG Agile Direct. And if you can see, the application type specified here is RPA-BP Direct Connector. This application type is corresponding to the custom connector we have developed. Now let's have a look into the configuration of this custom connector. So this custom connector is providing 3 sections in configuration sections. The first one is RPA connection parameters. This includes the parameters which needs to be utilized by IQ connector to make a successful connection with the bot. The second section provides a flexibility to choose between a direct RPA based aggregation or to use a delimited file. For aggregation, the delimited file is supposed to be generated by the bot running on the Blueprism. The third section in this connector is target application connector parameter, which includes the inputs that needs to be utilized by the bot to make a successful connection with the target application. Depending on the application, we can customize this table, add new rows to it, add fields with clear text, as well as we can add fields with secret values. If not required, we can also remove the unwanted rows from this table. Now, once these parameters are successfully saved on this application definition, these parameters will be sent to the Blueprism bot by the IQ connector. The Blueprism bot is going to utilize this parameter to identify the next course of action, to identify which application or on which application it needs to execute the provisioning operation. And once the operation is executed, it's going to return back the status or the result of the operation execution back to the IQ connector. Now let's move ahead and execute our first operation, which is test connection. The test connection is provided out of the box the Sailpoint. This operation confirms whether Sailpoint IQ will be able to make a successful connection between the target application and the Sailpoint IQ connector. In our case, this operation is going to make connection with the bot running on Blueprism. The bot is going to make the connection with the target application, and then it will return back the response to Sailpoint IQ connector, whether it was able to make a successful connection or not. So we have triggered the test connection on Sailpoint IQ. The RP has received the request from IQ and it has launched a browser to access the web application. As you can see, it is trying to log in into the application using the service account we have specified in the application definition. The bot has successfully logged into the application portal. As part of the process, it's going to log out from this operation, log out from the portal, and then it's going to close the browser to close this operation. Once the browser is closed, the bot is going to send back the response of the operation result back to IQ. The IQ is going to receive the response from bot, and then it's going to display the result, whether the test connection was successful or not. As we can see, the result was successful. Now, once these details are verified, we can save the application and then move on to the next operation, which is a create operation. We are going to request a new account for an existing sample user in IIQ. The sample user we are going to choose is Alan Burton. As you can see that for this identity, the available accounts or the already provisioned account doesn't include SDG Agile Direct application that we have onboarded. Now, before making a request, let's verify if the user's account is already present in the target application or not. So we are going to log in into the target application using an administrator login. We have logged on to the application using the administrator login, and now we'll navigate to the user management section and verify if the Alan Burtis account is already present or not. We can see that there are about 7 accounts present in the application, and user Alan Burton's account is not there. So we have confirmed the user's account is already not there, and we can make a new request. So let's submit a new request for application SDG Agile Direct account for the user Alan Burton. We have submitted the access request, and the IQ is going to send this request to the bot running on Blueprism. As soon as the bot receives this request, it launches the web browser to access the application portal. It's going to log in into the portal using the service account we have configured. It has successfully logged on to the application portal, and now it's going to navigate to the user management to create the new user. As part of the application, the process is to send a new invite user mail to the user for which we need to create the account. So as you can see, the bot has successfully provided the detail, the email address to which the invite needs to be sent, and the application has provided a response back saying that an invite has been sent to the user. This is the completion of the create process on the application. As part of the create operation, the bot is going to now log out from this portal and then close the browser to complete the operation. Once the operation is completed by the bot, it's going to send back the response to IQ connector with the details of operation, whether it was successful or not. We can see that the operation is currently in pending state. That means the IQ has not yet received a response from bot. Let's see the status of the access request that we had submitted. So the access request status is complete. Now let's go and look back to the user's identity. And we can see that the account was created successfully. Now, before moving on to the next operation, let's verify if the account was actually created on the application or not. So we have logged into the application using administrator login, and we are on the user management section where we see that the user's account Alan Burton is now present, which was earlier not there. Now let's move on to the next operation, which is a delete operation. We are submitting a delete operation request for the user Alan Burton. The request has been submitted, and now IQ is going to send this request to the bot. The bot has received the request. It has launched the browser to log on to the application portal. It is using the service account to log into the application portal. Now, once the bot is successfully logged onto this portal, it's again going to navigate to the user management. It will identify the user that needs to be deleted, and then it will select that user to perform the delete operation. As part of this application, the delete operation requires a remove a request on the portal for the user. So the bot is going to submit a remove request on the portal or execute the remove user operation on the portal. The bot has successfully executed the remove operation on the application portal, and the application portal has confirmed back with the pop-up message. You can see the user has been removed from the site. So this marks the completion of delete operation on the target application. Again, as part of the process, the bot is now going to log out from the portal. Once the bot logs out successfully from the portal, then it's going to close the browser to complete the operation. Bot has successfully logged off from the portal, and now it's going to close the browser. Once the operation is completed by the bot, it's going to send back the response to the IAQ. We are looking at the status of the access request that we had submitted. It's currently showing the provisioning state. That means IAQ is currently waiting for response from the bot. Let's refresh the page again to see if the status has changed. The status now shows complete. Now let's verify this on the identity. As you can see, the account that was earlier provisioned to the user Ellen Burton is not present now on IAQ. And it is also available for a new request. Let's verify this on the target application as well. And on the target application, we can see that we are back to about 7 accounts on the target application, and the user Ellen Burton's account is not present there. So this marks the conclusion of our demonstration. We have successfully executed 3 operations, which are test connection, create operation, and delete operation. These are the SDG individuals who have contributed to this integration. Thanks for joining this session. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.